All right. Well, quick additional thoughts tonight, I think, for the two EPs by JPEGMAFIA. Be a little bit of discussion about the EPs and then more basically kind of like a general just thoughts on JPEGMAFIA because as of right now, I'm considering myself catalog complete, even though I know he has a bunch of earlier stuff. I know he's got a couple more, I think, under JPEGMAFIA. Blackman Carson's one of them. There's the Ghost Pop tapes or something, and then he's got Devin Hendricks stuff. As of right now, I don't really have any plans to react to that music, early stuff. I might just check it out my own time. Actually, when he did the remaster re-release of the Ghost Pop tape, I think that's what it's called, I did actually sit down and listen to like the first couple songs. And I was like, oh, this is actually pretty chill. I'm kind of glad I'm not reacting to it, honestly. But with the EPs, really specifically, I wanted to get those done and heard before I went to the show in Hollywood, which was an amazing time. I'm sure you guys saw the video for that. But the tracks that I enjoyed the most off of EP, Bald is, of course, kind of iconic for JPEGMAFIA, and pretty fun for me as well. Cutie Pie and Rough 7, my favorites off of EP1. I also like Covered in Money quite a bit. I like that one. And then off of EP2, what is it, Panic Room? Where'd it go? I don't have it up in front of me. Panic Room. Yeah, Panic Room. I love the production on that one. And it's just cool to sit down and listen to these, man. I don't have any notes in front of me, so I can't support what I'm about to talk about, but it's neat to listen to these EPs. I only listened to them a handful of times. I really didn't listen to them a lot, just a handful of times on both of them. But hearing some of the precursors, like you can just hear, especially with EP2. EP2 is kind of its own little thing. It feels like, for as experimental as JPEGMAFIA is and what he makes, the end result is so excellent, in my opinion. But with EP2, I feel like he's really just exploring that sound space. Like he himself is experimenting in that sound and just seeing, okay, what exists over here? Because it stands out to me in just how different it is. It's different. It's kind of chill. It's kind of laid back. It's almost got some ambient qualities to it, in a sense, in some ways. But with JPEGMAFIA in general, man, I got to see Kendrick Lamar as my very first hip-hop show. And that was incredible. Kendrick's incredible. His albums are incredible. His rapping and his lyrics, his story. I mean, what that guy has made musically is incredible. And then you go over to JPEGMAFIA, for me, who is my favorite active hip hop artist. So my top 5, MF Doom, JPEGMAFIA, Kendrick Lamar, and then 4th place is basically tied between Jid and Little Sims. So basically my 2 living favorite hip hop artists I've now seen live. And I've gotten to go through essentially all of their discography. Same thing with Kendrick Lamar. I haven't heard his first album. Was it Overly Dedicated, I think is what it's called. And it's cool. It's just really cool, man. It's fun to explore new music and learn new artists and catch on and find something new that's both new to me, but also just very fun to listen to. And then go to the shows. I don't go to a lot of concerts. JPEGMAFIA was the first time I was on the floor. I was technically on the floor in Aftershock, but that was an outdoor festival, and we were pretty close to the stage when Tool was playing, and I honestly didn't like that. It was a little too much for me. The JPEGMAFIA experience was fantastic in Hollywood. That was a great time. Great time. In terms of his music and everything that he does, man, I love it. I have so much trust in him pursuing what he thinks he should pursue. And that is what makes me so excited about just him as an artist and where he'll go from here, what he might do, because I feel very much that I'm not going to get bored. And whatever he does, it's going to surprise me. And that is what makes him so incredible as an artist, then too, even in that sphere of very creative and innovative and all these different things and surprising and not boring, he'll still be him. It'll still sound like him. And so just like when you listen to these EPs and you hear little precursors and you can almost hear the evolution coming, in a sense, whatever we get down the road, it'll probably be different, but it'll still sound like him. And I love it when that happens. I love when an artist can really change their skin, but it's like, yeah, everything about them is different, but the silhouette is still the same. Like you see them on the horizon, yeah, it's still them. That's that person, even though they're totally dressed different. Like, yeah, that's them. I probably should have taken notes. I didn't really want to. Sometimes it's fun to just sit down and go off the cuff and see, what comes out in a little spurt of. Well, I shouldn't say that word. That's kind of gross. But I'm saying like a little burst of passion, right? Just like genuine enjoyment of music. And JPEGMAFIA has been such a fun little ride for me personally, both with Veteran and hearing that and being blown away for the first time, by just blown away completely. But hearing that on that first listen was incredible. And then the fact that he linked that on his community page on YouTube, and I honestly feel bad. I feel bad how excited I got about that. Like, I feel like looking back on it, I'm not necessarily embarrassed, but I feel bad that I got so excited because I think I just mistook it. I think what he was doing by linking that and sharing that was just being like, hey, this is cool. Whereas I took it too far. Like, oh my God, we're going to be best friends, I mean, I didn't think that, but I kind of acted that way. Anyway, I still remember one live stream where I was drunk as shit. I'd finished off the tequila bottle and I was tweeting out. We were trying to get him to join the live stream or some shit. I don't even remember. But I was like tweeting at him and trying to like get his attention. And of course he's not, fucking replying because why would he? But then the best part too was I wasn't even linking the live stream that I was referencing. I'm just saying all this crazy stupid shit. Drunk off the tequila. All happy that I'm going to hang out with JPEGMAFIA. Oh, man. Good times.
You're so pretty.
I am so pretty. Especially now that it's getting to the nighttime hours and my head is super shiny and you can really tell. Okay. I mean, like I said, not a whole lot to say about the EPs. They're cool. They're cool. Obviously not my favorite JPEGMAFIA projects. His newer stuff, his recent stuff is incredible. I don't know if it's... LP Offline is still, God, really, really good. But I look forward to what he does. I hope he just keeps going. I hope he stays him. I would say some other things, but it would all be very presumptuous on my part and assuming what he is like and what he's concerned about and what he thinks, and that's just dumb. I don't want to get into that space. I do that a little too much as it is to begin with. And I have to burp, so I'll stop now. All right, y'all. Take care. We'll see you soon.